Hi Libra, this is Jeffrey. This is your weekly reading for the week of June 6th through the 13th. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. This includes the solar eclipse. I'm not even sure what sign it's in, honestly. What else did I want to say? Go check out my website. Go check out my Instagram. Those are mostly my artist things. On occasion, I put up a card or two. Okay, let's get started. Today's a big tarot day for me. Today's a big tarot day for me. Okay, let's see what's going on for Libra for this coming week. Wow. Very positive reading. Really, really wonderful, wonderful reading. Wow. Okay. The World, Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, I'm sorry. I feel like it's, okay. I'm going to start in the middle. This is the World. I can read. The World is the last card in the deck. So the World means you are done with an entire process. It is done. You are done with like a whole cycle. There's a whole cycle that you are completely and utterly done with. That you've learned something from, that you got something from, and it's complete. So this is about completion, but it's also about a beginning. This is also about a beginning. You get the Ace of Swords. You know what I feel? I feel like you have to make the decision. This is what I got right away. Actually, you have to make the decision to let the past go and move on and say, okay, this is complete. Because sometimes, we can say, oh, well, it's not really done yet. It's done. That lesson, that phase of your life, that it's done. And now it's time to move into something new. But you have to make that decision to move forward. You have to make the decision to say, okay, that's done. And now I'm on to something new. I'm on to something victorious. I'm on to something fresh and clear. Look at how interesting this is. Both of these cards have the four fixed signs in the corners. So the reason that, so the fixed signs symbolize the middle of a season, fall, spring, blah, blah, blah. The reason that there are fixed signs, that there's an understanding of that, is because there were fixed stars. Because, when you look up into the heavens, Venus is always moving, the moon, who knows where the moon's going to be? It could be there in the sky, it could be there in the sky, it could be different shapes. Saturn, they all move. And, that's what they were paying attention to. But they were looking at the brightest fixed stars in the sky, and those still hold true, especially most in Vedic astrology and Persian astrology like that. So the fixed stars, the brightest fixed stars in the sky are the fixed signs, and they come up mid-season. So it would be, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, because they're mid-season. And the fixed energy is very focused. It's very good at getting things done. It's very, it's almost like the rest of the energies kind of revolve around them, because it has the energy of leadership, of decision making, of focus, of the ability to make things happen. So the fact that you get them here and here, see, okay, it's a little more obvious in this one. The lion is obviously Leo. This is the eagle that symbolizes Scorpio, actually. The bull, Taurus. Aquarius is the man, the water bearer. And here you have the same thing. These are like the St. Mark and all that. Okay. This is really like the card of karma, the card of destiny, the card of it's like this last cycle that you just completed, that you really have to say, I'm complete with it. Has led you on to the next cycle, which is in your favor, is lucky, is karmic, is really the next stage in your evolution as a human on the planet, as a spiritual being having a human experience on the planet. So, yeah, it's very exciting. So I think that this past eclipse and perhaps this next one coming up will get you like, oh, okay, that phase of my life is done. And now it's time for me to move forward into this next phase of my life. That's exactly what's going on. And it's almost as if I want to rearrange the cards, which, I'm a designer. I decorate stuff all the time. I'm always rearranging. I have so much china in my house and it's always all over the place. My clothes, everything. It's almost like, okay, so you have to make a decision to say, that's done. And now it's time for this new evolvement. It's a really good and powerful reading. Very powerful. But you have to make the decision to let go of the one. That's very important. So let go of the one so you can move on to the next. Because if you drag the old one, you're just going to learn the same lesson again in a different way. And I think it's time to learn a new lesson. I think it's time to hone new skills, develop new understandings, etc. That's what's waiting for you. It's exciting. It's kind of an exciting reading. If I had fireworks, I'd set them off. Unfortunately, that's not a good idea inside the apartment. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Find the button twice.